Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to the Red Cord Tarot. You're very welcome. Today, we are doing a reading for a title which made me laugh when I channeled the title of it. Of course, you have read it, but the actual line that I had channeled and I laughed out loud was, I don't know what the F is going on. I am getting the F out of here. I'm moving on. And I was like, all right, good for you, but what is going on? So, welcome. And I have already laid out the cards, done my first deck of shuffling, and that's when I realized the audio had again stopped recording. So I have reset everything and we are going to get started. All I said in this meantime was I will greatly appreciate it if you could subscribe, hit the notification bell and select all, and if you don't mind, please share the link of whatever videos you like. Please share them on your social media, WhatsApp, with your friends, etc., and you'll find a lot of different kind of videos on the channel. For a complete picture of what is going on in your life, please check out the zodiac playlist, where according to your sun sign, moon sign, your rising and your Venus, if you check out those videos, as well as per your birth date, and those are monthlies. And for shorter readings, there are the daily messages, morning messages, and then there are channel love messages in love shorts. So please do check all of them out, and if you don't mind, please share them, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up and do comment down below what happened. Of course, we're going to find out, but what led you to say that line? I don't know what the F is happening. I'm moving on. Alright, so let's get started. What I see here is the situation started off as with a romantic gesture and an offer, a kind of proposal coming your way, and it sounded great and romantic and everything, but it escalated ever so quickly into literally a nightmare scenario. There was a lot of mental stress, there were sleepless nights, perhaps a lot of arguments. Something happened, somebody here did a self-sabotage or something, we'll go into it, but it led to a tower moment. Something collapsed and unexpectedly, and it was sudden. It was so sudden, but it was also a divine intervention. Rejection is divine protection, right? Now, this could have been someone who is a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. If not, they were extremely fiery, passionate. Perhaps the problem here was they might have been here, although I never read the King of Wands in that energy, but because it's right next to the tower, this person could have either been very short tempered or extremely aggressive. If passionate could become negative, that kind of a person, or maybe although Dasvade is not the devil, I don't see the devil anywhere, but they could have been here with you just purely out of lust. They did create a whole bunch of illusions. They were secrets, they were lies, they were not revealing their true emotions in this situation. Okay, you did think when you met this person that your wishes were fulfilled, that your manifestations came true, right? But after this whole thing, you started becoming a bit wary, a bit guarded. You had to put your boundaries in place, you had to kind of push them off. This person most likely started breadcrumbing you. There was a whole bunch of conflict, gossiping. They kind of put you in a situation where you felt you had to compete for their attention. They were giving their attention to other people at the same time. They kept you waiting. And good for you. You decided you need your peace of mind. There's way too much drama in this situation. You did not know when this person was coming, going, what the hell was going on. There was zero clarity. They came in as the love of your life but turned out to be a player. Could have been a Sagittarius. I'm just saying that because of the Temperance card. But what you decided was you needed to restore balance, harmony, and peace in your life, and you chose to move towards that. This person might come back with an apology, but I think you've had enough of the lying, the mind games, the manipulation, the cheating, the lying, whatever it was going on. You've had enough of that, and you have decided to currently focus maybe on your work or put your energy elsewhere. And I can totally see why. Oh. But on the other hand, I do see positivity. I see that the situation is done. There is going to be new love, new passion, a brand new offer coming your way once you have finished your healing in this situation. So, now I'm going to start clarifying. Do let me know down in the comments below what all of this is resonating with you. Right. So let's start off with did this person keep making excuses they're busy at work? They weren't. It takes all kinds. It does take all kinds of people. So first we are going to check what was this whole situation, why, what else was. Of course, we have seen that they kept you waiting and they were breadcrumbing you, and there was competition. They kept you in confusion. There was no clarity. They deliberately kept you in the dark. There was lying. There was all kind of weird behavior going on. But if there is any additional messages, if there is something else that was going on in the situation, we'll get into that. I'm going to add the moon card here. Please tell me more, angels, spirit. Please bring more clarity. What was this? 5 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, Tower, and Illusions. What was the intention of the person who was doing this? What else can we know about this situation? Disclaimer, from time to time I will look at on this side because here's where my laptop is, and I keep checking to see if my mic is recording and if my camera is still working, right? So please, spirit, bring us any additional messages, clarifications, validations, or anything else that we need to know about this situation. There was a divine intervention to protect you. Alright, so what you are being asked to do at this time is to purge, or you have been going through a purging process. Now, purging is not the same as catharsis or just crying. For purging, you need to go very deep. The analogy I'll give you is, as a child, if you have played the game dot to dot, right? In the beginning, you just see a bunch of dots with some numbers, and then you have to start connecting the dots, and then the picture emerges. The process of purging is something like that. So it starts off with a current situation, a trigger, and then it leads you to maybe a similar feeling or a similar situation that made you feel in a certain way, all the way down to your childhood, accessing your inner children, your wounding, your patterns. Not only that, taking onus for your part. I should have spoken up. I should have understood the first time so and so did so and so. I should have put my foot down the very first time. I should not have accepted his excuses without verifying, checking, something like that. Whatever your lessons, or you felt a voice, a nagging in your head or in your heart from your intuition, don't let this pass, but you just wanted peace, and you just wanted things to go back to being happy and hunky-dory, and so you ignored those things. Or this has happened before and it has repeated. Maybe if when this person lied to you, you can see the whole train of who all have lied to you, who you have lied to, or where did it start from. Whatever the situation might be, it when you start going inward and go right down to your childhood wounds, your mother and father wounds, your inner children, when was the first time, when was the most traumatic of a similar theme that has happened, and then you take the lessons, you write them down so that you never forget them. You write down what are the kind of signs that this probably is what is going on, and then you purge. And when you are purging, you might feel somebody knocked you in your stomach, like punched you in your stomach. You'll be down on your knees, you'll be crying, your skin might break out, you might get an upset stomach, you might get a fever for a couple of days, and all that is actually your body throwing out all of the old. And at this time, you have to work with Ho'oponopono, you have to work with violet flame, you have to work with the golden shower, you have to again strengthen your auric body and shield it. Ground yourself, connect with the divine light, and cleanse your system. Heal chakra wise each and every chakra. That's how a proper purge takes place, so that it doesn't come back again. Alright, so you need to purge, not just cry, not just vent, not just get a catharsis. You have to purge so the healing can start. The lesson over here that was being taught to you, and perhaps you really needed, is patience. Also, what is good communication? Listening to answer back, or actually hearing someone, listening to their silence, listening to their body language, listening to their eyes. Communication is not just pak 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 pak, right? It's people, when I say throat chakra, think this. Throat chakra is this: listening and talking, speaking your truth, not just talking, speaking your truth, speaking from a place of love, writing, reading, all that is a part of communication. You were being taught the importance of communication, of speaking your mind, of speaking your truth, of receiving someone else's truth. If the person had told you they are not someone who is willing to commit, for example, I keep saying this favorite proverb of mine: when someone shows you their true color, don't try to repaint them. I'm not saying you did. Probably one of the many of you who will watch this video did not want to believe what was being told to them by the very person now they are walking away from. Okay, here you were also not just shown how to recognize when someone is wearing a mask in front of you, when they are pretending to be something in front of you but in reality they are something else, but also where are you not being your authentic self. Why do you feel the need to behave in a certain way on social media, with your colleagues, with people like your family? Shouldn't your family and friends be the ones who actually know the authentic self that you are? You'll say, but they can't understand, they won't accept it. Precisely. Why have a fake relationship if they cannot accept the real you? If they're constantly trying to change who you really are, maybe it's time for you to have a conversation and say, maybe I'm not the child or the person you wanted me to be, but this is who I am. Maybe you won't love me this way, but can you accept me that this is who I am? I like having short hair. I like tomboy kind of activities. I like being single, or whatever your deal is, right? You're watching a relationship reading, so obviously you're not someone who thrives being single. I'm not, no. You're obviously not someone who is single. Okay. So this summer was very significant for you. That could have been when this divine intervention took place. You were very, very protected by your spirit guides, by your ancestors, and they took you out of very dangerous waters. And now they are bringing you a fresh new start. Why this happened and what is going on, don't worry about it. You have taken the right decision to walk away, and because of that, you're going to be given a fresh new beginning. Bravo! Proud of you. Once you find the courage to be your authentic self, you will be that much quicker in recognizing when someone else is being fake. Alright, now we are going to check for, maybe I should do that last, or I'm a bit confused which set I should clarify first. I think, yeah, I should definitely ask about this. You set your boundaries, you chose to move to calmer waters, and you started focusing on other things in your job, in building your pentacles, or taking care of your body, your health. You started investing in things that matter in your day-to-day life, and there's a massive progression here from 6, 7 and 8. Good for you. I'm so proud of you, whoever you are. Pat yourself on your back. You did something people struggle to do. So let's see this. And because of the 6, 7, 8, I'm going to also put the 9 of Cups here, but I'll check it separately too for you. What is that? Wish fulfillment. So, please tell me more about the 6 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles and 7 of Wands, maybe 9 of Cups, or that we can clarify separately. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, so when the Tower happened, when a sudden revelation or some kind of truth was revealed to you, which kind of blew your mind, blew your life almost. All right, and you were like, I'm not going to sit here and, just, I'm going to move on. I deserve better. You realized you were settling for someone who's offering you next to nothing. They were breadcrumbing you, they would come and go, they were ghosting you, they would keep you waiting. So you were settling, and you realized that was a realization, and you, good for you, you used your free will. You decided, enough of me being quiet. You spoke up. Throat chakra, that was your lesson. You put up your boundaries and barriers. You decided to shift your focus and reinvent yourself. Awesome. Whatever. So what is this Nine of Cups for this very strong, beautiful, lovely person here watching this video? What is this Nine of Cups? Thank you, Spirit. All right. You're going to find your tribe. There is someone who you are going to come back. It can be a friend, because it says tribe. It can be someone you had a falling out with, because maybe they were trying to warn you about this person and you did not want to, or whatever. But you're going to now make peace. You're going to reconcile. You both are going to, come back together, and there will be a balancing in scales. Justice will be given to you. There's something that you do want, right? You've been wishing for something. Maybe you angered your family members or your friends or someone your people, you had gone against them for this person, and now there is going to be forgiveness, there's going to be understanding, there's going to be love, and they are going to come back. They're going to have your back. Good for you. But also coming your way is Knight of Wands. Alright, I'm hearing for some of you, as soon as you get into inner balance, restore your inner balance, temper yourself after the purging and healing is over, you're going to rise up. You're going to come back to your elements. You're going to take charge. You are going to come out more attractive, more appealing, more charming than ever, right? There's an angel with you. Yes, you need patience, persistence in the situation. Things are not going to happen overnight, but there is something better coming towards you. There's Knight of Cups here, there's Page of Cups, and there's Ace of Pentacles. So we are going to look into the King of Wands. Additional messages, please, for the King of Wands. Any additional messages, please, for the King of Wands? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. The answer is no. If you want to go back to the previous person and that's your question, the answer is no. This is the end, the conclusion. You need to take a pause to get over and heal yourself from this deception. There will be a commitment coming your way. If you think you were committed to this person, you need to get the hell out of Dodge. Temperance, please tell me more. Thank you, Spirit. I'm just shaking my head at, So, not only are you going to get a lot of admiration and success, but you're also going to really do well in the material world. I'm also hearing that this person was extremely materialistic, and for some of you, they put you in a third party situation, and that is why you left. They made you kind of lose your self-worth and self-esteem just because they wanted your admiration. But you know what? Karma is beautiful. They wanted admiration, but well, it's you who's going to get it now. You're going to rise in the world. You're going to see a whole bunch of material success. So tell me more about this Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, and Ace of Pentacles for my gorgeous, gorgeous viewer. A very well deserved offer. Please, angels, guides, tell me something good for this very courageous and strong person who's gone through so much. Oh dear. Please do comment. Please do comment. Oh, yeah. You have definitely been going through the dark night of the soul. It was like literally the earth collapsed under your feet. The world as you knew it kind of collapsed on top of you. But always the night is darkest before dawn, and there are some very beautiful things coming towards you after you finish this grieving, this purging. And I'm telling you, this is the theme for all these template readings, that you were put through this, but now you are ascending. You were there, you went through this because it was destined, so that you could learn some things. How to say no is a very difficult lesson for a lot of people. How to establish boundaries, how to assert yourself, how to ask and claim that which you want and not settle for less. And of course, there is the transformation you had to go through, and you have. So now we are going to check a bit more from the Nine of Cups. Please, Spirit. Nine of Cups. King of Wands. Temperance. Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, and Ace of Pentacles. Oh. So, Nine of Cups. Maybe for some of you, the person you like or has been eyeing you for quite some time is going to ask you out on a date. There's going to be a beautiful date. For some of you, you think that what happened, the destruction, the disturbance, the tsunami of emotions you went through was a nightmare. But let me tell you something. In a way, you manifested this. Don't shoot the messenger. You manifested this tidal wave, this tsunami of destruction, the tower moment, because if not you, let's put it this way, your higher self, your subconsciousness, they wanted rapid soul development, and for that they sent you these challenging times. But now you have made it. You're going to find peace. You're going to break bread. You're going to celebrate in a little while. This King of Wands, this probably a Leo, Sagittarius, especially Sagittarius because Temperance is here, or Aries. Alright. There is melancholy and mourning. If this is what you are going through with your grief and your purging and your sadness, you are being guided two things. One is this full moon which is coming on 24th. Please write everything as it happened, especially what you felt in your emotions, the pain, the betrayal. I cannot believe he could have lied to me, my, all that. Just write it and burn it with a candle, of course, very safely, away from anything that is inflammable, and probably in a bowl that has water underneath that, so that you're safe. First is this writing and releasing exercise to be done on this full moon, and the second is use this pain. See, energy is energy, emotions are also energy, cannot just dissipate, it has to be transmutated. And what better way to make something beautiful, to create something beautiful out of your own pain, such as poetry or art or short story or a novel or a book or a blog, whatever. Write, get it out of your system, give into your creative side to allow the transmutation to take place. I have written my best poems when I was heartbroken. So many pearls of wisdom come when you start blogging about a certain thing. It's not about gathering pity or sympathy. I hate that. It is about converting your experience into first knowledge and then into wisdom. And for that, you need to have a written account. If you are shy, but at least journal. But before you do anything such as writing, first do the release exercise. Now with temperance, the person who hurt you is going to get punished, like I said, with the justice card. But for you, you are ascending, you are going through your transformation and your spiritual awakening. Now you are on the right path, and I bet you have been seeing 1111 everywhere. Keep going. With the Knight of Cups. With the Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, as well as the Ace of Pentacles, the offers that we are asking about. You will also be seeing the number 555, which indicates change. Wisdom, wake up call, time to move in a new direction. So this is for the people who are still stuck, who have not yet completely moved on, who are probably still trying to hold on or thinking maybe this will get resolved or there is going to be a comeback or a reconciliation with this person. You're being told this chapter is closed, move on, you've taken the right decision. If you want a validation, here it is. Move on, you're doing the right thing, that's the correct direction for you. All right, and then you will start, once you have done and the new person, the new offer is about to come in, you're going to start seeing 222 a lot. Partnerships and balance, like I said, balance is going to be restored for you. So pay attention to the new people entering your life. Take time to balance your time and energy in existing ones, your tribe, your friend, right? So first balance all that, clear your room as well. Change a little bit of your furnishing so that the old energy can leave. Use sage, every day do a little bit. If you still have got some kind of letters or old stuff belonging to that person, either return it or throw it away, give it away, whatever, just clear that energy. And there is going to be a celebration that is coming up. Okay, you're going to feel very satisfied, you're going to feel a celebration coming up. But what you also being warned against is you have been given immense amount of guidance, learnings, lessons. Yes, you have finished this chapter, but now you know what kind of snakes to avoid. This forbidden fruit is not for you. All right, so try and avoid that. Any additional messages, please? whenever you make a beautiful fresh new beginning, you also see the number 111. So the 1111, of course, but also 111. You are a magical creator. Your thoughts are beginning to manifest. Hence, new moons, write down what you want to manifest and then work towards it. On full moons, write what you want to release and burn it. Okay, we are going to now check what do you need to work on at this time. Which shadow aspects do you need to work on, make peace with, or forgive yourself for, heal, do your inner work with? What are your shadow aspects? A lot. So ton of self-work left, huh? All of us. Secretive, be more open, be more sharing, be more authentic, judgmental. Perhaps you were put in a very difficult situation, such as a third party situation, is because you were extremely critical and judgmental about people who found themselves in an awkward, weird situationship, or you have always thought yourself as very self-righteous, and so this was a humbling experience, obviously not for everyone. You were very unstable, your self-worth, your self-esteem, you were always looking for validation and kind of approval, praise from others, recognition. So now they have brought you on an even keel. You were taught to pause, how to come into non-action, to let go of control issues, always trying to get it your way. There was a huge learning curve there. Pause. You're not in control, God is. Excuses. You ignored a lot of red flags about this person because of your insecurities, doubts. Perhaps you are someone who's very young, or at least in your energy you're young, so there was a sense of irresponsibility, not taking ownership or accountability for what your choices are, what your behavior is, all that. And so you had to learn some lessons. It was tough love on the part of the universe bringing you, but what you have done is rise above. You rose above those situations. You did learn your lessons, and they are just reminding you that don't forget it, don't make the same mistakes, don't get too up in your head and trying to control the outcome and control situations, because then again the universe will show you. So you have a plan, dear. And you know how universe loves to kind of turn everything on its head. So now we are going to quickly check what you need to surrender to the divine, or in overall in your life. Of course, I have got a bit of idea from your shadow side that you were someone in your ego, but very insecure. Ego is not the kind of ego we talk about in regular use. When I'm channeling, I sweat a lot, and now my face is drenched. So what does my viewer need to release and surrender at this time to close out this phase? Please rewind and watch. These are template readings, so it is not time bound. This is how it will play out. These are things you will have to come back to make sure you're not repeating the same mistakes. What do you have to keep surrendering? What are the lessons? So especially the shadow side, or what do you need to surrender, what are the divine signs and synchronicities being sent your way, please rewind and watch or come back later and watch this reading multiple times so that you gain the most, get the most out of this reading. So much has already come out in the shadow aspect. One final. Thank you. Surrender your attachment to results. The formula to success is to do all you can to make things happen. Then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. Alright. Surrender to trust. Trust yourself and your decisions, especially this one. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinion about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. So, what if you were engaged? So, what if you were even married to this person? You've seen all the cards in the first half, the Seven of Swords, the breadcrumbing, the ghosting, the keeping you waiting, not giving you what you deserve. Oh, why would you listen to people? Surrender to the wisdom of your body, not just for healing, not just for what you need, but also when it is feeling repulsed, it is giving you a certain heebie jeebie around some people. Listen to your body's message about a person or situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you're energized and happy, move forward. Alright, my beautiful souls, with that, I leave you with a lot of love, light, and blessings and wish you all the very best. Trust yourself, you've made the correct decision. I don't know what the heck is going on, but I'm moving on. Awesome. Please do that because good things are coming, and this was a huge karmic cycle, and you have successfully closed it out for those of you who made that decision and acted on it. Keep going.